So I know that we start off every single Minecraft
Now
stream
you'll
saying
make
the same thing, but
What would
we
you
just
like to
spawn in
do?
immediately? No. I was gonna say we spawn in and immediately we just hear fucking chickens and cows. Oh right,
Dad was
cows.
proud. He didn't care how.
Oh no, I forgot about our cow situation. We need to lure another cow to our farm.
It turns out all the mooing was more of like a pulse, and it was an indicator of whether or not they're alive, which
well
became suddenly irrelevant when somebody decided that life wasn't sacred.
It's okay. I hear there's one baby, and that one baby is sacred. Too bad we can't clone that baby, but it's okay. We can
not without
find
copious
another cow.
cheating.
It's okay. It's okay. I got my wheat on me. I'm gonna go be a wheat dealer to the
You got a wheat and me.
What the fuck?
That's all I have.
Introducing Keith covers the classics. Fly me to the moon.
Are you okay?
That's you.
No.
I'm making fun of you. You can't
Who are
fucking
you
turn this
talking
around and
about?
make it on me.
I'm so sorry, everyone. I don't know what happened.
What?
He's never been like this before.
If I'm doing an impression of you and then you say like, wow, you sound like a fucking dumbass, that's a reflection on you, not on me.
I can't believe you've done this.
Hey, Keith.
I found it. The time loop.
Hey, Keith.
No. Negative
Why
feedback loop.
Why do cows have hooves?
Mer?
Because they lactose. Or they lactose.
No.
There we go. Yeah.
I hate you. Why do I know you?
Because a long time ago we both joined an IRC chat room at the same time, and then it got worse.
We were originally bound together by Smash a Seal.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
that was
remember
hilarious.
this? Remember the Smash Here panties?
Oh no, that was amazing.
How many copies do you think those
I don't think we've
sold?
talked about this in an incredibly long time, so we can probably rehash the entire
Oh
story.
Jesus! Yeah, that'll burn time. That'll hold the suckers.
Cows.
I forgot to
All
get
right.
wheat. Damn it. Going back.
Okay, it's fine.
Maybe
I'm
they'll
gonna
be
grab-
attracted by the burned steaks of their own kind.
No, I have 2 cows. I have 2 cows with me. It's
But
fine.
they're both
These will
gonna
be friends.
die, and I don't believe in you.
They're not gonna die, and also that's fine. I don't believe in myself, and look at how far that's gotten me.
You can't unbelieve me.
All right, so in the beginning, Keith was playing Xbox Live Arcade. Is that where Smash the
Yep.
Seal was on?
Them garbage games that are garbage. King of the garbage. That was
Yeah,
my favorite.
It was
That was
basically
my.
the Steam Greenlight, but somehow worse.
That was my favorite thing about Let's Playing.
Yeah. It's
Was
just like picking up like a
longest time-
99-cent game.
yeah, playing Xbox Live indie games, which was just hot garbage, and just the roller coaster of emotions that would come from that was just incredible. Anyway, I'm gonna give you a landing pad so that you can bring the cows in.
Sounds good.
I'm making a layer of water at the bottom of the ladder.
Yeah,
So that you
sounds
can just
good.
knock them in and they'll fall in the water instead of dying. That's my
Sounds good.
genius plan.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, could just anybody put their game up on Xbox Live Arcade?
Yeah,
or
you just needed to have an
there's
XNA.
no vetting process.
There was a vetting process.
Okay.
What I don't know. I'm not sure what the actual standards were necessarily.
They
but
must have been very low.
kinda. Yeah. I actually was a member of the review board at one point.
Then it's your fault. Gotcha.
Well, it was the oopsie. I joined it because I wanted to be able to review Rock Band custom DLC that they were doing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was like that thing where you just can spew any song custom into a game normally, but in this process you had to have the rights for the music because you could sell the DLC. It was official.
okay.
It became official DLC instead of like the way that you could like mod. I can mod Sandstorm into Beatmania. that is usually how these games work. But that was hooked into XNA, which is what Xbox Live Indie Games was.
Gotcha. Yeah.
We played a lot of terrible, embarrassing games that everyone involved with should have been embarrassed by, and the common theme of playing Xbox Live indie games was largely just that, like, oh, this basically seems like somebody's like high school or college like project that you would make to learn and not to sell on a marketplace as a product that people would actually deem worthy of buying. And one of the worst ones was Smash a Seal. It was like, have you ever played Sunset Riders? The cowboy arcade game?
NES game. That is an old one.
It's like a 4-player side-scrolling cowboy game. It's super nostalgic for me, so I call back to it a lot because there's a place near Pismo that has an arcade that's where that machine is still there today. I was there like a month ago and it's still there.
That's cool. That's
it's
legit.
It's one of those places where they throw all the peanut shells on the floor and they serve pizza that's way too complicated and overdone.
So, in other words, a gross place.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
It's great, and it had the same Sunset Riders machine forever since my childhood, which is a game that's really fun for one level, and then it's impossible, like Battletoads.
That's any sort of arcade game from back
You're
in
like,
the day.
this is neat, and then you get to the train level, which is immediately after the first level, and like, this is literally unplayable. It's great. One of these days I'll do like a ROM playthrough or get one of the console versions or something. But one of the worst games was Smash a Seal, and it was like the Sunset Riders mini game you'd play between levels, where you press a bunch of enemies would show up all over this cityscape of like the central like street of a desert cowboy town and stuff, and like where the duels always happen.
Yeah.
And people just pop up like, guy's in the window, he's gonna shoot you. Or, that guy's over there, he's gonna shoot you. And you had to get him and shoot the bad guys, not the good guys. And but unlike other shooters, it was so simple that you literally they would spawn in like the 9 cardinal directions or whatever, like top, bottom, middle, top, right, etc. And that was all they could spawn them in. So you just pressed that direction and pressed the shoot button, and it instantly shot that exact spot where they always popped up in, because that's all it could do. Smash a Seal was literally just that, but whack-a-mole.
Yeah, I remember it basically being whack-a-mole, like not Sunset Riders. But
yeah, but I mean, it was that control scheme where literally you just tap the direction that is the right one and then press A and it shoots that spot, and that's all there is to it. It was so nothing.
Yep.
And it had a confusing lore because it was called Smash a Seal, but actually you're not supposed to hit the seals, you're supposed to hit the evil penguins that have Cyclops. Like Cyclops is like mechanical laser eye thing. So even though it's called Smash a Seal, you don't smash the seals, you smash the evil penguins, I guess, which are evil and technological for some reason. And it was just the most ass game. And it was a quick, tiny, like 6-minute video, because every time we played the Xbox Live Indie games, we were just playing the demo that was there for free. Which was hard locked to a 10-minute time limit or whatever hard limit they implemented, and in their case, I believe you like beat a few levels and it hard locked you immediately and you couldn't play anymore. So it was over super fast for a demo. So on top of everything else, they were cheap and stingy about it, and it was embarrassing. It had like 3 assets total and like no sound effects or one sound effect maybe. And I think I had this horrible droning nightmare of a song that would repeat. And of course, all of the images are like, I think the penguin was a terribly drawn Microsoft Paint drawing of a penguin, but the seals were like just pictures of seals really badly cropped, and that was like their 2 assets for the game. That's like it was just a stupid, embarrassing game, and they clearly didn't put time and work into it on the scale that would make it a viable product that's not just embarrassing. But at the same time, they were also making merch for it. So like on their website, they had like Smash a Seal.
What they were doing,
they set up a merch store at least.
They had a storefront, so
yeah, they thought they could sell stuff for it.
Yeah, I don't know if they're around anymore. I assume they are. But there's like stores that will just basically automatically generate like a logo on top of a bunch of stock shit that they sell, like t-shirts, and you just give them a logo and then it'll like basically automatically generate a store for you, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
That is that will have like those things in stock basically.
So they made
that. the thing that Keith remembers fondly, and myself, and everyone who was a part of this, is they had like a thong that you could buy. Yeah. On the crotch it said "Smash here."
Yeah. They definitely had women to consult.
Yes, and I remember they
thought that not only would that game
Yeah.
give them fans, it would give them fans that want to fuck.
Yeah. They hyped that on their Twitter, if I remember. They had a tweet with that specific item, and they were like, check it out, buy this for your like hoe or some shit like that. I don't remember what they said. It probably wasn't much better than that. Anyway, that's all I really remember.
Yeah,
but
they also had a baby onesie and a mug and stuff like that. Yeah.
Like I said, they were like, would you like to sell X item, Y item, and they would click yes on all of it.
Good news is I have a herd. The bad news is I'm probably lost.
It's okay. I have 2 cows.
Hooray. But so we just, you know, we laughed at their stupid garbage game and put up a video of it like we always did, and it was just us reacting to what the game was. We got a copyright takedown notice. I remember specifically I was in the college parking lot, and so it was like this was the first instance of this happening, so it was kind of a freak out moment. And when you get a manual takedown like that, you get like permissions taken away on your YouTube channel. Like there's consequences to your channel.
Yeah, I don't know if it's as strict anymore, but like
it keeps changing.
The automatic ones are a little bit more lenient, for lack of a better term. If somebody manually takes down your video, it's considered like much more offensive, I guess.
When it's automatic, it's usually this is blocked in Germany, or sometimes this is blocked in the following countries. All of them is usually how that goes, and it's just the video is blocked and there's 0 consequences for your account. But when it's a manual takedown, then it's like you're in violation of YouTube stuff, and of course YouTube doesn't fucking check because they're assholes, and they just they just assume whoever's flagging you is a upstanding citizen.
Oh, did they flag? Oh, if it's community. Oh, I see. It might not be like a copyright thing. It could have been like one of those like community guideline takedowns, and those are like a little bit different too.
I think it was on copyright grounds on some level, but I can't really remember anymore.
Yeah,
am I at the right place? I think I am.
This was years. We're talking like 2013, 12?
This is 2013 or something.
Wow.
This was so long ago at this point. Like there's different consequences. Like you can lose the access to streaming, or you can be restricted to 10-minute videos, or lose thumbnails, or whatever. Like there's different restrictions, and some of them are around for 3 months if the thing's not taken back, which you're just at the mercy of some asshole that YouTube decided gets permission to control things for some reason. Yep. And that's it.
Yeah. So then you disputed that, right?
Yeah, we tried to dispute it. We also argued with them directly plenty, and like. Yeah. It was so confusing because like they just kept saying that we were lying. Like they just kept claiming that we
disputed it, and then they turned around and gave you a strike instead.
Well, I think it was originally a strike, basically. Like I got a strike from the original takedown, and like they kept saying we were lying while not specifying how we were lying. Like they kept playing our video was full of untrue things or something. I'm like, our video was our live reactions to what the game was like. It's not a fucking news report. And also they can't claim copyright necessarily because there was clearly other videos of the game that were just neutral, basically, and they didn't get taken down. So it was clearly just them squashing criticism. They weren't like taking down all instances of it.
Yeah, for their like 99-cent shit burger of a game.
And of course they were just kind of claiming we were lying about their game, and they couldn't back it up in any way because they took the video down, so they couldn't watch it probably. is my assumption. So they couldn't even come up with an argument for why they took it down. And let's just stay there for a while with our restricted channel and dumb bullshit happening, and that was just frustrating. But what really stood out to me about that was that a while later, not Corridor Digital, that's the special effects channel. Digital Homicide went after Jim Sterling and was taking down their videos and everything like that. And they spoke like the exact same way. Like it's not the same person, but it was the exact same psychosis of like just this person that makes terrible content that's completely indefensible to like a layman. like embarrassing shit, and yet they're so like they can't even begin to admit that any of the criticisms targeted towards them is even remotely valid, and they lash out at everybody and actually like try to attack channels in ways that have consequences for them, as if they're not the ones making the terrible content in the first place that inspires it, and it's not just as if it's not just a natural reaction to the shit they made. And it's like note for note, like that terrible audio podcast, because the Digital Homicide guy fucking agreed to be on a podcast with Jim Sterling where they argued it out and shit at one point before the lawsuit happened, and there's like a terrible audio rip of it because neither of them recorded it correctly. And when I was driving while listening to that, and it was chilling how like exactly like my experience that whole thing was. It took me back. But yeah, while I was dealing with that, I was ranting about it and posting about it in the Let's Play subreddit and the IRC chat that they had there, and that's how I met Bird, because he was there.
Yeah, I was there too, and I just remember kind of being like a observer of drama, as I was and still am. Because if there's one thing I love, it's internet drama.
Yay.
So I was watching that and I was like, yeah, bro, that sucks. And that was the foundation of how we knew each other. However, that may be probably the first instance. We still weren't that close at that time. But what I really remember was later on, I don't remember like what brought this on, but somebody like stole footage from you.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's the story that I really think like actually
guy.
Like made us like get to know each other a lot more.
Yeah, he's still around every now.
Yeah,
he's on my list of people that I desperately try not to click on, because I don't want them to be suggested to me more, because I clicked on them once, because they come up in search results for stuff that I look up, and I'll be like, don't click on that guy, and if I accidentally click on that guy, I'll remove him from my recent clicks so that he doesn't get supported more. It was Tyrannicon.
Yeah, that dude's doing pretty well on YouTube. I watched one of his Sekiro videos like a couple days ago, and I was like, this name is really familiar.
Yep. He was just a massive asshole to me.
Yeah.
He stole footage from me for garbage content that was itself just embarrassing stuff, and stole my video just for the sake of getting more clicks. And he did that to a bunch of different people, and then just benefited from it. And that was just generally douchey. Anyway, we have more cows and sheep because I finished my journey. They're riding the water slide.
Why are you? Why are you sending them down the 16-bit freaking water slide?
It's
just
fine.
Down. I was at the bottom of the water slide. Yeah, but it was got peed on.
Yeah, but it was funny because they all had to ride the water slide.
It is very amusing.
But yeah, Tyrannicon stuff was
cows
garbage.
What?
Like that's a bridge I'll burn.
Oh yeah.
Screw
I feel
that
like
guy.
There's no reason to not name and shame him on account of the fact that he stole your content.
Why don't we have ladders down here?
He never like.
Did he take out the ladders? No, he just dug his heels in.
Yeah, he never faced any consequences
even when the entire subreddit was against him, and he was clearly like, "Hey, clearly you did something unpopular and douchey. Maybe you should." Oh no, they went down the secondary water slide. I didn't think about the secondary water slide.
Also, one of the sheep and cows went into the chicken thing, so they damn near got lost in the chicken vortex.
Like it was
about to have a problem.
What happened is Dark Souls 2 was coming out, and he was just fucking leeching clicks off of search results while not providing anything of value to anybody. And I'm not gonna get on a giant fucking like high horse like, oh, let's plays are great value, but like he wasn't even making let's plays. What happened is he's in a country where Dark Souls 2 wasn't out yet, and so he was trying to make content on a release day because it came out like a few days earlier in the US than in like the UK or wherever the hell or something.
Right, yeah.
Like he didn't have access to the game yet, and I did. So he stole content from people like me. And his amazing fucking class guides is what he called them, was literally just, he showed somebody else's gameplay footage of them playing the starting area as that class.
Wow.
And he read out what the stats were, starting stats and equipment were of each class. That's all he did. I'm like, that's literally great. The first thing you see in the game, and it's not a secret. It's the game tells you all that stuff the moment you launch it. This is the opposite of something worth making a guide about. And specifically what he did is he used the he used the gameplay trailers or gameplay footage that was released in advance and ripped those stuff and talked over those for all the classes he could, and then we ran out. He stole content from other people's channels and didn't credit them and used them. Yeah. Which is just douchey. People use my videos all the time, but they fucking credit me. I'm in like Dark Souls 3 boss fight compilation videos and other shit, and I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. Go for it.
God damn
just
it.
Fucking say who I am.
Go away.
If you're gonna show my stuff in some kind of compilation, then, you know, credit it. Otherwise you're a douchebag.
Yep, so that's the one that I really remember, because that wound up on r/subreddit drama of all things, because it blew up so much. That was very amusing, because
that was really funny.
I was a big fan of both r/let's play and r/subreddit drama, so it was like, oh, it's a crossover episode.
What is this, like a crossover episode?
Yeah, it's like when Peter Griffin shows up on The Simpsons. It's like, yay.
That was
no one ever. But anyway,
eventful.
Yeah, so that's the one that I think really.
And in future sessions, there was moments where I talked to somebody like, who was that guy, Ace or whatever, that we used to record with?
I don't know.
Agent Core. Yeah.
Oh yeah, him.
Like he would raise some interesting thoughts about like how it's technically under fair use if you use content and speak over it and so on. Like that's the same defense we use to justify Let's Playing in the first place, is the same defense he can use to justify what he was doing. The issue there though is that that's just a legal defense, not a douchebag defense.
Yeah.
Like the agreed upon thing is that everybody who looked at that situation was like, wow, he's an asshole.
Yeah.
And
no one was saying he broke the law. They were saying he was a douche.
Yeah, and he was just a massive douche about it. And that was a dick move.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Talking mad shit about this YouTuber drama, bringing in Keemstar so we can fucking ghost him when he thinks we're gonna interview. Whoa, what a fucking dream, right?
Oh, I would pay anything to get ghosted
by
Keemstar.
Oh my god, no, I want to ghost Keemstar. I want him to think that he can get it on a story and then abandon him. Speaking of garbage people on YouTube, god damn.
Damn, you are burning every bridge today.
That's not. Fuck that bridge. That bridge is haunted.
The Keemstar Bridge?
Yeah, what the fuck? Nobody wants to cross the Keemstar Bridge. That's the side of YouTube where everyone's bad. Like, that's a whole circle of shitty people where everyone in orbit is also shitty. You're like that's when you get too close to the, like, degrees of Kevin Bacon from like the Paul brothers and shit. And rice
sometimes
gum.
when I've watched a little bit of YouTube drama involving like Keemstar and like and Grade A Under A, and all that revealed to me was outside of like the gaming YouTube, there's a whole nother world of YouTube that I just did not know existed.
Oh yeah, gaming YouTube is like almost innocent by comparison to like the levels of shit YouTube that's around.
I know.
And it's a lot of miserable realms where everyone's just furious all the time, and being outraged at each other constantly is the market. That's
I didn't realize that like there was basically just
are the cows in there? Are the sheep in there too?
There's sheep in there too. So good luck getting those assholes out of there. They're pissing me off. But I can't figure out a way to separate them. But anyway,
I can probably figure it out.
I didn't realize that like there's so much YouTube content that literally is just people talking about YouTube drama, and they themselves are involved in like half of the videos.
Yeah.
It's like this weird self-fulfilling cycle of
because it's so profitable.
Get out of here.
The drama is so profitable that they create more drama themselves if they can, because that'll make them more profit.
Yeah, it's like, and then like who's unpopular and who's a dick changes constantly. It's like, oh wow, I thought that people were having a beef with Keemstar and Leafy, but now all of a sudden like Keemstar is in vogue and
help push him in.
Or like, okay, sure.
Get him.
Or it's like, oh, Grade A Under A. This guy was considered. Oh, he's not going to be able to get through the door.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. It's like, oh, Grade A Under A, but also enjoy the water. Grade A Under A. That guy, he went from being like, you know, like one of the top drama YouTube gurus I don't know.
Is that all of the sheep finally?
I don't think so. I think there might be well, okay, there's a chicken.
Chicky.
Anyway, you got the bucket of water. You mind fixing the water next to the bed to be slightly less insufferable? Over here, lean to the door. There we go. Thank you.
Ta-da. Yeah, they do what they do.
Yeah.
Have we cursed ourselves? I'm slightly afraid that, like, I feel like YouTube takes the transcripts that it auto-generates of videos and turns them into secret tags. And so if you just talk about the stuff, we're like summoning the fucking devil.
It's fine. You talked about Keemstar, now you have unleashed me.
I pity the fool that says the name.
Oh, God. Turns out Keemstar and Satan are in league with each other. That's just how, like, drama, like, YouTube is, like, I don't know, found. It's
Imagine
just like
my
Satan
shock.
calls up the YouTube algorithm and is like, all right, man, got some shit talkers for you. Keith, no, not yet, no.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm starting the first layer.
Yes,
Yeah.
fuck them.
I'll make a gate some other time.
Yeah,
For now, they're just separated from the cows.
the sheep can have a door later. For now,
Yeah.
we're dealing with cows.
Cows. Forward.
Come on, cows.
Yeah, no, leave them in here.
Why?
These are our backup for when you fuck up again.
That's unfair and
I am out of
accurate
gates,
and
damn
unfair.
it.
Huh?
I'm out of gates. Oh no.
It's fine. It's fine. It is a wise idea to have backup cows, but
No!
Also,
cow,
it's-
get back in. Are you what are you holding?
it's fine. It's fine. I was probably holding wheat. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go. I just gotta see. What are you doing? No, you can't put me in here.
Turns out you were a cow all along.
We're just gonna seal them in the wall.
That's where the backup animals go.
Oh,
They get
no.
sealed in the wall. It's okay. They don't need oxygen. They have the one window there.
Do you not have a shovel?
I don't need a shovel. I have my bare damn hands. There we go.
Get out of there. There we go.
They have an air hole.
No. No, they don't.
Perfect.
No air hole for animals.
They have one little air hole right like in the fence.
The fence is the hole. It binds the world. Did I not pick up the gibbs? Damn it.
Anyway, so
There.
yeah, at that point, just by sheer Let's Play YouTube drama, you had kind of cemented yourself
gone.
as like a figure within the Reddit Let's Play community, and from there, you know,
I proceeded
things,
to no
we proceeded
longer
to start
engage with
collaborating.
it.
Yeah. I was like, oh, this person does YouTube and he's stuck in drama? Well, we're gonna be friends. And friends we were.
Wah, wah.
That's a
For all the good
nice,
that did us.
uh,
Boom.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh. Enjoy dying.
Yep. So now we have
just sealed in
our
here.
meat spawner.
Look at him. Look at him.
Yeah, no, they love us.
This is our sheep
Oh, you
TV, where we keep our idiot sheep.
All sheep, 24/7, 7 days a week. Hence why we said 24/7, in case you didn't know what the 7 meant.
Didn't we make this entire we made this entire farm of chickens just because we wanted arrows, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we haven't killed any of them yet.
Yeah.
I'll
Wah, wah.
change that up real quick.
Doing a good old murder on them. Oh god, the sounds. The sounds.
Okay, I'll leave some of them alive, but I gained like 2 levels from doing that.
I don't see, but I hear. Jesus Christ.
Don't throw the eggs too quickly, I'll hit the babies.
It's really funny though.
It is really funny. Hey, 15
Combo.
15 feathers, that makes
I like that
15
this chicken
arrows.
was roaming and it just went in on its own accord.
You can enchant a bow to use 1 arrow for forever. That may be true, but I don't think I'm high enough level to do that yet.
Yeah, we need to level our asses up.
If I put this down,
Probably.
I
don't know.
have power, unbreaking, and unbreaking. So.
I
Yeah.
don't know which one it is.
I think it's everlasting or some shit like that to make you the solid as snake.
Everlasting. So, what would you like to do, Bird? The cow problem was fixed quickly-ish.
Yeah.
Let's see. I do have a list of things we can do. Let's see.
Okay, so I take stick. I
A
need
lot of these are
flint,
private information. One place
What?
worth checking out. Somebody said you found this place that I don't know where you found it. Do you remember
Okay.
finding a forest without a giant red mushrooms?
Yes,
Like,
that
so
was. Holy shit! Our odds of finding that again are going to be really low,
Oh.
but we can attempt to.
There's
try
supposed to be
and figure
something
that
cool
out.
there. So that might be a good experience. That might be a good little journey to go on if we could find it.
That was. Remember
find-
when we went really, really far away and got totally lost and like
Oh,
all
God,
the
it was
coast
on
around a
boat?
shit ton? It was around there.
We found it on boat.
We
Oh,
found
no.
it on our boat adventure.
Do you know if it was near the coast?
It was near the swamps.
Oh boy. I'm gonna craft some more iron armor because my stuff's breaking.
I mean, fuck it, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
God damn it.
Let's go on a wild adventure with my new iron armor that I'm crafting.
Frickin', who broke the ladder? And don't say it was me because it was me.
It was you, wasn't it? Because like I
Yes.
came back and there just wasn't a ladder, and I'm like, what the fuck? Were you afraid the
cows
cow-
were getting stuck on it?
Can they climb it? Oh, because
They
the
get
weird
stuck on it. They can't climb it.
was it the weird air pocket?
I don't fucking know. It's probably because they have hooves.
Maybe you should know things. Have you tried knowing things?
I know.
Anyway,
lots of
let's go on a
things.
grand adventure. Yay!
Like I know that Estelle Getty wasn't the oldest cast member of Golden Girls, even though she played the oldest character.
Are you just gonna break out the Copernicus again?
No, because we're gonna get in the boat, so that's gonna be the
Boats.
Copernicus. Are you gonna ride in the same boat as me? Good.
No, I
Okay.
didn't come back. I meant to try. I meant to come with you.
Oh, okay.
I want to stare at the back of your head lovingly. Oh God, it's horrible. All right, let's go. Bring us on an adventure, navigator boy. Who knows where the thing is? Definitely. Definitely not gonna die and lose all of our shit.
I'm just gonna try and figure out where the chunks were, or I'll go where chunks are.
You should
Not
enchant your
spawning
gear
in.
at least. I'm saving up for level 30 enchants.
Yeah.
It's a process, especially when we
Yeah.
die.
All right. I do believe that we want to be heading in this direction, right?
I'm gonna do a test. Okay, there we go.
What did you do?
I tried to hit you in the back of the head with a shovel. I was curious whether there was friendly fire in the boat or not, and there is not.
Oh my god.
We're
That
about to
is
have
a phenomenal sentence.
We're about to have a Winter's Bone moment over here.